Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. It's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Right back to Pacheco. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Couldn't get the screen set up properly, broadcast incomplete, so they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now a give left side to Pacheco. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. Completed to his running back. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Back to throw, Mahomes. Right back to Worthy. And he drives this forward to the 6.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Oh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Following the penalty, Brock, an easier go now. Second down and just 2.
Fall down these two. Right side.
He finds it right side. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. I'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call.
Yellow. Hey, 15. Right side.
Blitz coming, Mahomes. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Let's go, Louie! Right side.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. That's complete to Goddard. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
Come back. Right side.
Off the play fake. It's Mahomes. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Well, 99% of what they did was excellent. Right play call, good route, great throw. Just needed to make that catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert every time.
He's on the ground with Gibbs. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll stick with the ground game here. A lot of space ahead. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21. To kick it away. Here's Moody. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Mahomes logs this one up, looking deep to the right side. This is brought in at the 50. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
A gain of 46 yards on the play. 1st down, Kansas City.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Finds him over the middle. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Yellow. 180.
Here's Mahomes. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs jump some of the lead off before the half. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physical.
And it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
20-yard line.
Ready up.
And it's going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
60,
Looking to throw. Throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. I hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because it only took them a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays, just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them. The guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
On is Moody for the extra point. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Rolling into enemy territory. At the 20. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers. Sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Moody knocks that extra point through. And the Ravens continue piling on to this lead.
42. Chiefs 13. Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Take a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. Had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
Going to need something special here. Second and 20 following the sack. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. Has room down the left sideline. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs start the second half with some needed points. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Chiefs trail by 22 now.
42. Chiefs 20. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Airing it out to start this drive. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. So they'll only need 5 now after that neutral zone infraction penalty. Now looking to throw. Brought in, Ty Felton. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Right side, this is into the hands of Felton. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They are throwing it again. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. But I think a Raven was able to gain possession there, so they're going to keep the football. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down.
Let's go now.
Gibbs now. Kick behind the line. That ball's loose. This is picked up by the Chiefs. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
First and 10. Here's Mahomes. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Throwing is Mahomes. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Let's see what they went with. Third down.
Hey, 57, 57. Right.
Here he goes, third and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble. Then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
Now throw to start the drive. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connected. It's incomplete. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Scott slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. 16 on the pickup. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
He finds Neighbors right side. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Jake Moody to kick
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Hey, 43.
Not deterred by that kick. He's throwing again. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And this is gonna end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's trying to go deep again. That's caught at the 25. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Yellow. I've got blue.
1st and 10. It's Mahomes. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 19-yard line.
Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
I've got blue lady.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Chiefs who have possession, and they've got to get to work. They're in a massive hole. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Pacheco gets it from the guard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Yellow. Hey, rip list. I've got lady.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs putting up points in a game decided. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. As he naps another touchdown, Brock, I gotta ask you, the former QB, is this a point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have 1 touchdown today are coming over you and saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kay. Like, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
And that is a rough one, Brock. It came down well short of that 20-yard line minimum he needed, so this drive going to begin from the 40-yard line instead. Right is Gibbs. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens put up even more points in a win. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
We are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you it's about the guys up front, the receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
I don't need to. Yep. 57.
Looking to throw Mahomes. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is 2nd down.
43.
Mahomes. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Yellow.
To the air on 3rd and long. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Desperation time here. Lofts it deep right side. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing now. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Back now, pressure coming. This is complete to Neighbors. Across the 20, continuing to work. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Back to throw. And he's going to score a touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens keep running away with this. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
To kick it away. Here's Moody. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Right on these two. Right on these two. 180.
Here's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
And this is going to be Cox getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Airing it out to start this drive. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Defense doubled in knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. After the false start, some serious work to do, Brock. 2nd and 15. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They're going to throw out of the gun. That's him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Still sticking with the passing game. Catch is made in close. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent. When you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Liking 18. Ready, right?
On the draw, this is Gibbs. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that 1st down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal.
Shut up. Cowboy 80.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Ravens continue piling it on here in the 4th.
I have a little sense, Kate, that equipment manager is going to find a way to keep that football for this QB. Yeah, he was a dual-threat guy in college. That's his first in the NFL using his legs.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yellow. Wait. Let's go 180. Right on these two. Right on these two.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He finds Brown right side. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here goes 50. I've got Blue Lane.
Back to throw Mahomes. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 25. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Hey, 57 color, 57, yellow.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So 2nd down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Yellow. Come on, Eddie.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Escapes the pocket. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Back to the air, Mahomes. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Yellow.
Another throw for Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. It's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Short pass brought in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. They're going to pass it here. Connects on the crosser. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Ravens continue adding to an insurmountable lead.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
On is Moody for the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Ravens tack on 7 more to their lead.
Chiefs 36. Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. First and 10.
Yellow, 15.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Brian connecting with Xavier Worthy there. So it's second down coming up.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Yellow.
On the pistol, here comes Pacheco. Stopped after a gain of 2, and that's going to bring up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
Yellow.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Hits his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down. Mahomes to throw for it. Finds him over the middle. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Here's Mitchell again. Fights his way through a tackle. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
Gosh, I got to just be honest with you, kid. I marvel at the strength we see out of these running backs. The strength, the agility. Not that they weren't strong when I was playing, but the guys today just run right through contact at times without even blinking. And that's how you get those big chunk yard runs.
Timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's first and goal. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Completed to his running back. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens are running them out of the building. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens continue adding on to that lead.
36.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Fields the hard squib kick. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. One down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year, but what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence he did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.